This is the continuing series on the Humie Guide to Perium by Smart Boy Septimus. If you have recently been incorporated into Perium, or perhaps you are a refugee having fled other conflicts and found yourself in this subsector, it is important to be able to navigate orco-human relations to minimize the risk of being smashed into a pulp or being forced to work under conditions that greenskins are accustomed to but are extremely dangerous to humans. One of these dangerous locations is in deep Earth. Many humans find themselves drawn to planet Earth for many reasons. There are large, existent human settlements. Humans are mostly permitted to govern themselves in their own districts with relatively little orcish interference. And there is a relative amount of safety in living on the capital planet of Perium. There are also opportunities for education and advancement through Smart Boy Thinky Pants Big Brain School for Small Brain Humies, of which I am a graduate. However, for every Humie who finds a modicum of success or safety on Earth, there are those who fall through the cracks and end up doing hard labor in deep Earth. Those who lack useful skills, or also those who simply failed to convince the orcs that they have useful skills, are often put to work in deep Earth. Many sewers drain down into deep Earth to create lakes of filth that runt herders use to raise all manner of exotic squig. Radiation becomes more and more common the deeper one delves into deep Earth, and with radiation comes mutants, or as the orcs call them, things. This includes mutated humans, greenskins, squigs, and many other horrors that lurk in the tunnels. We're not sure why there's such high radiation down in the depths, but we have no record of what's down there, and it is possible that there was a civilization that previously occupied the planet prior to the Emperor's arrival. Now, the space morons will often send their initiates, which they call aspirins, to prove their bravery and fight the horrors that dwell down in the radiation-blasted depths. Some cunning and adventurous Humies and grots will also go down into the depths in hopes of finding bits of ancient tech and various other kinds of loot. Now, in addition to squig farming and the radiation fields, there are mines and forges and mech shops stationed in deep Earth, and many Humies that fail to position themselves for more desirable jobs will often be forced to work in these places. While some humans might be able to earn their way into a spot as a favored assistant to a mech, or perhaps work as an overseer in one of the mines, most humans live a brutal existence working in highly dangerous conditions. So if you find yourself in deep Earth, I suggest listening to my first entry to find some general methods to navigate this so-called grot work. That will give you a notion of how to survive until you're able to better your situation. The key to deep Earth is gathering enough resources to find another living situation. Whatever resources you can acquire for yourself, whether you can secure some scrap for yourself or a weapon or anything the orcs would find valuable, make sure you sell it for teeth. Orcs might buy it from you directly, but there are also sub-markets run by grots and other humans where goods can be exchanged for teeth. So, first, have a plan to earn teeth. Second, have a plan for what you're going to use those teeth for. Will you buy a home on the surface? What district? What work do you want? Are you trying to find work training? Do you want to be involved in human government? Policing? Perhaps you simply want to live a life as a shopkeep. Any of these options are possible, but it is necessary for you to think about how you want to accomplish these goals and start planning accordingly. It is not uncommon to find yourself at the bottom of the barrel on Earth, and it is not an easy climb out. But if you are relatively healthy of body and mind, you should be able to eventually escape deep Earth and learn to thrive as an important part of Perium. Now, this has been Smart Boy Septimus's Guide to Perium. More chapters will become freely available to the public as soon as I am able to produce these recordings. Hopefully, this will help make the lives of humans in Perium just a little bit easier and just a little bit more pleasant. The galaxy is a harsh place, and Perium is no different. But I believe we can carve out a place for ourselves here and maybe even thrive. So, I wish you all the very best of luck. This is Smart Boy Septimus, signing off.